Oh man, let's see. I love the kettlebell because that it is almost I can do almost all of my dumbbell work with the kettlebell, and then kettlebell it's harder to do explosive work with a dumbbell, and so I can do a lot more explosive work with the kettlebell. So I think it's just a little bit more multifaceted than a regular dumbbell.
Did you have a kettlebell phase when you were first introduced to kettlebell where you tried to do a whole bunch of different kettlebell things and learn all the different kettlebell exercises?
I think I started following CrossFit like online, like just CrossFit, like WOD of the day or something like that 20 years ago. And I remember getting a kettlebell and just swinging randomly. And yeah, and I think I did everything. I did hurt myself the most doing kettlebell stuff though. So even with a light weight, you can put a lot of pressure on you. There's this crazy, I don't want to go too much into it. There's this like crazy workout online. It's I think it's actually Dan John, the guy we like, but it's like
10,000 swing challenge?
10,000 swing
Oh my
challenge.
goodness, he's killed so many people's backs with that challenge.
It is not a fun challenge. Like I remember being like 5 days into it when this was when I was in pretty good shape and just being like, this is way too much. Like for my body. And because I would be doing like 100 a day. I don't even remember now, but it was 100 or a couple hundred a day with like big sets. Like I would try and do sets of 50 at a time or something like that. And yeah, and I remember being so hurt after it was like 5 or 7 days, and then I just woke up the next day and could barely walk and be like, "All right, I'm not doing this anymore."
Yeah. 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 So that's the caveat I would say with kettlebells. I think people don't understand that because the weight is so densely packed, you don't need to do as many repetitions, and it's going to be harder to do those repetitions, and it's going to be harder to stabilize all that density in such a small spot,
Yeah,
basically, which is great about it because you don't need a lot of weight to get really strong because you work
right.
your stabilizers a lot, but people can go into it way too hard. So I don't really give kettlebells to beginners. I give kettlebells to like late beginner stage, early intermediate stage, unless they have a lot of the athletic background or requirements already passed in my eyes, I would say, which would put them more in a late beginner stage already, honestly.
Right, right. All right, cool. Yeah, I like it. Quick and easy. That's what we're trying to do here with
Yeah, a little
equipment review.
overview of our love or hate for a piece of equipment
Okay,
and a little recommendation, basically.
sure. Okay.
That's basically what we did.